What's up, it's Kevin. I figure since I did a predictions video, I would do a quick reaction to the Acolyte season finale. It's spoiler free, so you can, if you haven't seen it, first of all, I would recommend not going on Twitter. I can't believe people post pictures so willingly and freely. That's pretty crazy. I will say, if you see my prediction video before this, you can see some of my thoughts and predictions. And I will say that trying to be spoiler free here, I was not too far off on a couple of them. So I did give some low percentages of things that actually happened. I thought some people made their departure a different way than I thought. And overall, I thought the fight scenes were good. Fight scenes were good in the show. I thought that the acting was good. There's some things that have never been seen before in live action, or things that you've read about or seen in the comics that come to fruition in this episode, which was quite interesting, and I thought really done well with the VFX. There are some larger decisions that everybody's going to be talking about throughout the week, and I'll be talking about it on Scoundrels Inc. and on the Jedi Way, of course. I'm looking forward to that, to discussing that on a more spoiler-ific style. I will say that I am not too thrilled on how some of it goes down and how some of it's portrayed. It's just hard to get into it without spoilers. It almost makes me think, I don't even need to do this video because I really am just trying to keep people from getting spoiled here. But I will say, all in all, I thought the finale was good. It was one of the better episodes of the season. Episode 5 still being the best. The 2 flashback episodes I thought were the worst. Everything else is kind of in the middle. I think the whole show as a whole for me is kind of right down the middle for me. It wasn't something that blew me away, but it wasn't something that I absolutely hated. But I totally understand, honestly, where people, why people do not like the show. I understand why people absolutely love the show too. And I hate that that sounds like I'm just on the fence and I'm not committing one way or the other. But I think I'm allowed to like something just kind of okay, right? I was hoping to be blown away by it. I thought it was going to be one of my favorites, and it wasn't. So that is a disappointment. But I do think that overall, people will be happy with the finale. There are some big reveals, big cameos that I don't want to say. I do think, and this is something that I'm going to be talking about on Jedi Way for sure, I think the cameo we see early in the episode should have been the last shot of the episode. Why isn't it? That makes no sense. It's almost in the same location, too, that it could have been. And that could have been the last shot of the show, which I think, even though they have another banger of a shot. I mean, if you're into the cameo. So yeah, that's it. That's like my spoiler free. Sorry, I can't get too much into it. I think you guys should just watch it first and then leave your comments down in the comments below what you think of it. How close were we on our predictions? I think I was pretty close on a couple of them. I thought one was going to come to fruition after seeing it set up earlier. But then again, they don't go back to it. So that's why that setup earlier should have been at the end. And I will say, like I said, and people will know what I'm talking about, things that you've seen in the comics and animation, to see that come to real life, I applaud them on that. The larger decisions that they made is termed insofar as the lore of how a certain group is portrayed, I am not a big fan of. And I'll get into that into my spoiler discussions on the Jedi Way and Scoundrels Inc. this week. So that's it. I would say I would rate the finale, as far as in a bubble, in a vacuum, I would give it a 7 out of 10. I thought the acting of the actors, for the most part, was very good. Especially our two, well, it's one person, but the way she portrayed both May and Osha, fantastic. So that's it. Let me know in the comments what you thought. And yeah, I'm looking forward to discussing it more on a spoiler level. Maybe I'll get another video later this week where I can kind of deep dive into it. But I just kind of want to protect the show for people who haven't seen it. And again, stay off Twitter. People are posting pictures like nobody's business. It's crazy. It's crazy. Later.